Hey everybody, this is the E-Park Fishing Channel. This week I headed out to Astoria, Oregon to do some salmon and steelhead fishing with my buddy Peter. On the way to Astoria, I got to stop in Portland and fish there for the first time. This place is crazy. There's a little spot right here. The lake goes under this building. Take a look. Well, I never did get a fish on the line in Portland, but I did get to see some really cool wildlife. I've got my rod set up on my truck. Next up was Astoria, Oregon. I got in late that night, and in the morning we got up early, and about 10 minutes in, Peter had a nice salmon on the line. It was a nice, healthy coho. The meat was a little bit light, but perfect for smoking. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite lure or bait is for catching salmon, and what your favorite lure or bait is for catching steelhead. So we went back to the river, we threw some jigs out there, we threw out some spinners, and it was a tough day. The water was low and clear. We had a guy with us who had been fishing that river for 20 years, and he said it was some of the toughest fishing he'd seen. I had 2 salmon on the line. One of them I lost because I was messing with the camera. The other one I lost because I didn't have a good hook set on it. And I ended up catching a really pretty little steelhead. So I didn't get skunked, but I definitely got my butt kicked by the salmon fishing. So the next day we took the boat out to the Youngs River and decided to test it out since it was an older boat. And sure enough, it had a small leak in it and it wasn't going to be able to go very far. So we parked it for a minute and we decided to just fish from the shore. So I decided to take out a hair rig and thread a bunch of worms onto it. I think I had 3 worms on a number 4 hook, so I just put that down to the bottom of the river, and sure enough, I caught a little sculpin. So nothing huge, but at least I got something. Then we went straight back to the river. We put some lures and salmon eggs right under the noses of some huge salmon that were running up the river. And man, it was cool just to see them, but we could not get them to bite. Until we did, and I finally got to reel in my first salmon ever.
Salmon in the net, dude.
But he was kind of torn up. I think he had already spawned and he'd gone downriver, and we decided to let him go. All in all, it was a great trip. I got to see a really good friend of mine. We got to hang out and we even caught a few fish. We learned a little bit about salmon fishing. I do think I came up a little bit too late in the season, and the salmon were kind of finishing up. So I'll have to go up next time when the salmon are running, maybe in the spring, and go try to catch some brights. Well, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm coming out with one every week, and coming up I'm going to be doing some lure making challenges, trying to go to the hardware store and making lures out of nuts and bolts. So if you like videos like that, go ahead and hit subscribe, like, and comment if you feel so inclined. And I'll see you next time. Peace.